Hello, dear viewer, and welcome to Once Upon a Galaxy on iOS. So, this game I learned about from Mr. Fruit. You can go ahead and check out his channel if you want to see even more of it. He does a pretty good job explaining stuff. Just note, it's basically in early access, so not everything is, shall we say, fully explained. So, the tutorial, they did have a little bit of one. You kind of just click play, you go in. Oh, what's this? I'm locked, but don't worry, here's a gift of 500 gems so that you can unlock me and play me right away. Unlocked captains. So captains are kind of like heroes or your basic overall effect. So let's see, Lightning Thief. What do you do? After you cast a spell, capture it if your bottle is empty. Okay. Interesting. So spells, it's generally seems like it's difficult to build around spells at the moment. However, I haven't unlocked that many cards. So as we go through the game, you unlock cards, and once you unlock enough, you can set up decks like this that have clear themes. So this theme is clearly casting spells. It's 500 gems. You know what? Why not? We'll just do that. So now, we have this in our collection. We have the starter deck for this Lightning Thief. Okay. Now, as you can tell, they like to do some satire, play around with things that are not copyrighted. There's a Sparrow pirate, Jack Sparrow, which is pretty great. But yes, for now, let's try this deck out. So we can do the starter deck. Apparently there's a Dragon Army deck. Ooh. Okay. Well, we're going to use a starter deck. It is selected as far as I can tell. It's all shiny. We'll click play. However, we had 3 choices up there. One thing you might notice is that there's no music currently. I will try to put some in the background, but yes, there's no music at the moment. There's some sound effects. Let's see, Laser Shark. So ranged. When a ranged character attacks, they don't take damage back. It's a common animal villain. So those 3 tags can be important. We have here the Daughter of Athena. The scroll icon is a quest. Quests, when you complete them, you get a treasure of that rarity. So, Daughter of Athena is pretty easy to fulfill the quest. We also have the Baby Dragon. So treasure hoard, we get +1/+1 for each treasure we have. So I think it continues to stack as well. So if we had 2 treasures, we would have +2/+2 from each treasure. So it's pretty nice. And treasure hoard can actually be upgraded on some characters. You're a common animal dragon, and you are adorable. However, we must move along. Okay, do I have lightning in a bottle? When you find another treasure, cast the spell and enter the bottle. Okay, so I don't know what that's going to be. So we do want a treasure, if only to see what that will be. Alright, now we have the Forgotten Present Farewell. It's a death cry, basically. When this character is KO'd, we will give the slot +1/+1. So slots can have their own bonuses and buffs as well, and they'll generally appear underneath the slot when you pull a card off of it. When a card's on it, it's pretty hard to see, so sometimes you just swap things around. But shopping, there's no gold or anything. You just take 1 card from the shop. Right now we get 2 shops before our battle. And you can kind of see the top right above the shop that, you know, there's those little attack icons for a battle. Mysterious egg can hatch into a higher rarity character. Our shop won't be very rare in 3 turns, but still worth doing. Recruiting the rose early can be nice. We can get rid of the rose later, but we'll still get that +1 health bonus. We want heroes. None of these are heroes. So I think I will choose the rose for now. I'll drag it down. As you see, it tried to affect the shop immediately. And then we can see the lobby. So we have 5 other people we're going to face. Swarley is playing Indiana clones. Oh, the clones. But yeah, you have 3 hearts. However, at the beginning of the game, you lose half a heart when you lose a round. And later on, you can lose a full heart from losing a round. Oh, we actually won that battle. So as you see, Swarley lost half a heart there at the top left. Okay, and we can get another copy of the Daughter of Athena, and she will become silver. She gains +1/+1. doesn't really get any other effects until golden. At gold, you generally double the effect. Let's see, does that count as recruiting a hero? It does. Perfect. Okay, and then I can get picks. It is nice they highlight things that matter to your quest. Plus 3 health to characters in front of me. So support effects do not stack throughout the game. It's just a flat effect. But other things will say, like, give my neighbors +2 attack. So if this thing dies, it will give +2 attack. And then those characters it gives a +2 attack to will have that forever. And it can keep happening over and over. So theoretically, this could be better. However, we can't depend that we will get, all that. And we want, hero stuff. So you can see, if I position this properly, we can give +3 health to characters in front. Boop, boop. So yes, what do the fates do? Okay, we do want to cast spells. I think we take the fates. It is fated. Okay, this is Jock Sparrow. Double your hunt abilities. Hunt is basically when you kill something and survive, you activate hunt. I'm not even sure you need to survive, you just need to kill it. On your attack, I should say. Okay. We won. Excellent. Prince Charming, we can break a heart. He's a villain. I gain +1/+1 when one of your other animals is KO'd. It is a mage as well, which will probably work. Next character you recruit has +4/+4. It's not bad this early in the game. I think because I have no animals, I will not go Foul Lich, but it's a close one, because we can switch to animals pretty quickly. I've never gone with Prince Charming the Heartbreaker, so I'm kind of curious. Okay, we just need one hero, so maybe I do this so that I can get the villain stuff done. Okay, we can silver, cast a spell. We can also get Morgan Le Fay to also get more spells. That seems pretty good. Man, I want both. But we'll do this. Now, one thing to note is generally once you silver or gold something, you will get another shop. So that can be a pretty good way to string a bunch of shops together to get a bunch of upgrades. Okay. I think we tie or win. Okay. Well, we won. Take that. Okay. So Peter Pan's a hero. That would finish off Daughter of Athena stuff. So I don't think I actually want to put this on the board. Then again, you know what? We don't need the fates. So I can start removing cards I don't necessarily need from the board. You just hover over where you want to place it. Same with spells. You want to hover over where you're going to actually cast things. Okay. Well, we got that. So I can get the gold ring. Golden characters have +3/+3. Your front row has hunt +1/+1. Heroes in your shop have +2/+2. So we're pretty much done recruiting heroes for the quest, but they're still good characters. So I think I might go with the hunt, except we don't have a whole lot of attack right now. I'm trying to get some more villains. We don't have any golden characters yet, so I will take the bounty contract. It's just best for what I've got at the moment. Now we can get Morgan Le Fay. You are still ranged, which is still good. I'll do that. I can silver picks. Presence of Gaia, give a slot +2/+2. So that's a buff that doesn't, it'll buff the slot. Any character we put on there would get that +2/+2 in the future. Never gotten Snowball early. I think we just silver picks in the hopes we get more treasures and stuff. Aha! Okay. So, we get the +1/+1. We've already completed the quest, so that's not going to matter. But we get the treasure. Potion of Treasure Finding. Quests give treasures 1 rarity higher. Characters have +2 attack. Actually pretty nice from here. Ooh, buffs from spells. Okay, since we're going to be casting a lot of spells, I think we do that. Yeah, we have no spell in the bottom, so I think I have misunderstood how that works, which is unfortunate. Oh well. Go forth, my warriors. Use ranged attacks. Good job. Hey, and we get the hunt effects as well. Okay, Nightshade is a villain. Or give a character +5/+5. We definitely put that on our ranged attacker. Okay. We get a spell. Did that go in the lightning ball? Yes, it did. Okay. So yes, I should have tried to get stuff like that earlier. We can shrink an enemy to 1 health. We'll break a heart for Prince Charming and get a quest done. You know what? I'm going to do it. Generally, it hasn't been that much of a problem. Oh, okay, and breaking a heart only does half a heart of damage this early in the game. So cracking a heart. Got it. Okay, and recruit abilities trigger when you take the card from the shop. You can also pull them to the top left if you don't want to put them on the board and still recruit them. And then if you find future copies, you can still silver and gold them. Getting more health. Hello, dear viewer. I'm Brian Petrilli, aka Jalanon, and I'm here to advertise my new book, Terra Tamers Alpha. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and enjoy the rest of the video, dear viewer. Random legendary treasure. Usually games have not lasted that long. I think I'm facing mostly bots, but you never know. So now we get to pick a pack of peppers. There we go. All right. And then we generally go from left to right. There are some characters that can attack the back line directly. They have an ability called Sneak. Okay. Yeah, we're getting some +1/+1s. Okay, so I don't really want the Fates that badly. It's better than Evil's Stepmother, though. Okay, we'll do this. Then we get the Grodo. I wonder who we're going to give it to. Alright. Then we can get Prince Charming. So, I'm curious. How... Does that collect my heart again? Yep, okay. Now, you did notice that I regained part of a heart after getting a victory. I'm not entirely certain how that works. Ooh, Fae Familiar. Well, ain't you familiar? Okay, we'll do that. Fairy Dragon. So we can give other characters Treasure Hoard, which we have a bunch of treasures right now. That's pretty good. Or we could Presence of Gaia, give us +4/+4, get more spell effects going. Do we have something in here? We do have Grodo in there. This is basically +5/+6 because of the Treasure Hoard effect also activating. To 2 characters versus 1. We get +6/+6. We also give everybody health. Yeah, I think we tried this. We'll just keep making Morgan Le Fay insane. Our Fae Familiar gets a little bit of benefit more than the others. Okay. We're firing our lasers. Getting a +1/+1 for the hunt effect. And we win. Alright. Turn 7. Boom willow. Give both your basket slots +2/+3. Okay. That's interesting. Or give a character +6/+2, which I think we just do. And so far, it seems like stacking one character is generally pretty good. Especially right now, I have ranged attacks with it. Okay. You know what? Over the Rainbow does seem pretty good. Okay. The White Whale, what do you do again? Your opponent finds a common treasure when this dies. Better than the Fates right now, huh? Just in case. Plus, I'd never take it. Alright. We'll just try it. Spell lasers. Okay. So far, so good. Aha, we can gold the Fates. Cast a spell, get a treasure, so we cast another spell, and then all that stuff goes pretty well. Oh, Mirror Mage, though. Ooh, okay, that's really good. I prefer that over Prince Charming. But the Fates gives me a lot of spells. And there's no, like, we don't know if we're going to see them again, basically. But, you know what? Because we are building the spell stuff, let's do that. Okay, Prince Charming. I see you. 20 damage to an enemy. I'm going to do this for the treasure, then we get a spell for free. And a treasure. can discover... Ooh, first character is Hunt. Get an additional hot. This keeps growing. This gives me good treasures. Especially if they're high rarity. Now, the game might not last much longer, though. Still, I'm curious, so we'll do this. And then the Grotto. Give the Mirror Mage +6/+6, and then that also casts on somebody else. And then we get closer to a quest and a treasure. Yep. Okie dokie. So far, so good. Behold, Frankenstein is indeed a monster. And very difficult. Okay, we gave them breadcrumbs. Oh well. We will live. They will not. Ooh, okay, legendary mage villain. That seems pretty good compared to the white whale. What about abracadabra? Okay, all spell shop. That seems pretty good. Still, I think we do Wizard of Oz. Maybe I should have gotten rid of the Daughter of Athena, but that's okay. Ooh. Moylan? Through the Looking Glass, though. What's that do? We could get just a better character than Daughter of Athena. Oh, well. We'll do this for now. Alright. We will see how this goes. So far, so good. However, that Frankenstein could attack our Morgan Le Fay, and bad things would happen. Yep. Okay. Yay, we lived. Alright. So it looks like this is going to go a little bit longer. 2 blind mice is pretty fun because the buffs get doubled, so it's pretty good. Shrink an enemy to 1 health. I don't mind if I do. Okay, everybody gets +5/+5. Excellent. The white whale, I don't think I care. Give a slot +8/+2. Put that on you and see if that casts on double. It sure looks like it did. +8/+2. Aha, okay, so it did. Interesting. If I want to do that, yeah, this will help us survive Frankenstein, hopefully. Okay, you transformed one of my characters into Laser Shark. I'm glad it wasn't Morgan Le Fay. That would have probably been the end of us. Okay. There we go. Fey Familia. Two-headed wizard is probably pretty good. But for what, though? I think I'm pretty happy with what I've got, so you know what? We just cast a lightning bolt. Phew. Like, if I didn't have so many stats already, I would go with the two-headed wizard, but we are happy. Okay, Stroke of Midnight. Transform an enemy character into a random common character. Ah, that's probably what happened. Okay. There's Frankenstein. If you can build him, he's great. When any character is KO'd, I get +2/+2, and it becomes +4/+4 when he is gilded or gold. I think we just do Stroke of Midnight. Clearly, it's very good. Alright. And we battle, perhaps for the last time, Asin, at turn 11. So that's the thing. One of those treasures we could have gotten said at, like, turn 12 we would get a treasure. But we would never have reached it, I think. Yep. Never would have reached it. Alright. Card unlocked. We get some level up stuff. And this as well. The ranking seems to get you a bunch of cards once you rank up. And the level gets you some other stuff. And then we unlock cards. So yes, as you can see, the pacing of the game is pretty fast-paced, even though you do think. So overall, it feels pretty well done in terms of, like, you'll think that you can, you know, sneak in a quick game, and you can. But then you're like, oh, I could probably do another. And then it builds and builds. Okay, Professor Who's Who. Get a bonus shot full of spells every other turn. Interesting. Wizard Headmaster. Cast 3 spells to get a random uncommon mage. Okay. Well, we just did spells. Every third silver character you recruit discovers a treasure of its rarity. Let's try Silversmith. So we're just trying to get silver stuff. Yeah, we'll do the starter deck for now. So once again, we want to silver things. Itsy Bitsy Spider's a bunch of stats at the moment. We don't really need +3 attack at the moment. We'll go Daughter of Athena. Forgotten Present might have been nice, but I'd kind of like to win. There we go. Okay, we can silver you. Excellent. Mysterious Egg will become a bronze thing in the future. We could still get it to do things. Let's get Jealous Stepsisters, and then we can buff its attack power at some point. Okay, we're close to getting that quest done. Okay. There's a weird chance we could do... No, never mind. There is no chance. No chance. Alright. Okay, so Flying Monkey has Sneak, which is kind of useful. Laser Shark. If we can get you stats Laser Shark, you become good, because you're the first ranged character. Oh, we can just make the Itsy Bitsy Spider super good. Or something. At the same time, you know what? Heartbreak. Karma Chameleon. If you can get this thing to actually transform into a character one rarity higher, great. It's going to be very hard later in the game. Alright, Prince Charming. You Heartbreaker, you. Toto. Next shop has a quest character. Okay. I think I get rid of the Jealous Stepsisters for now. We can get that quest done. So yeah, turn 12 never happened last game, and that went longer than most of my games. We're probably not going to cast a bunch of spells, so let's just take the bounty contract again. Try to get some stats. And with that in mind, I think we do something like that. Yeah, well, Daughter of Athena doesn't have the damage yet, but maybe it will get a KO and then get more damage. Yep, like that. Okay. And of course, Hunt only activates when you're attacking something, so in general, you want your Hunt characters at the front. Okay, Pirate's Attack. Captain Ahab's quest is pretty hard to get to work. I generally think having him in the 4th slot works pretty well, because if you're winning handily, then that's probably when the last character would be on the board. Random character of your shop's rarity. You know what? Sure. Peter Pan. Okay, so we can get buffs from Fae, give an additional +1 health. You are a Fae, so that'll give both of those characters more stuff. We don't care if he's on the board at the moment, so we'll do that. So as you saw, Prince Charming gained a health, Athena gained a health, because Pix is a Fae that we just buffed. Tink is also a Fae. And her support is good throughout the game. Katamari is insane. It's all types, so it gets all the buffs, which is fantastic. And it gets +1/+2 when it attacks, so it doesn't even have to kill something. It just keeps gaining stats. So the earlier you can get Katamari, the better. Still. We can give people basically the Katamari ability. So I think, though, I do this for now. For more immediate powers. Okay, we lost. Well, that's not great. Prince Charming, how could you do this to me? Nameless one I've ever... I've never taken it, but this seems like a good game to try. Yeah. Okay. Toto, I'm sorry. You're not in Kansas anymore. Well, Nameless one, here you go. That should be another treasure as well. Ooh, your first shop each turn always has a legendary spell. Your back row slots have +10/+10. Okay, well, for immediate Survival. Crow's Nest is good. We have 1 health left, so I think I do that. Okay. With that in mind... Attack and health become the higher of the 2. So you'd be like a 7/7. That's probably better than Daughter of Athena. Or we can just get another treasure. You know what? Sure. Give me a treasure. At the start of your turn, give +2/+2 to a random slot. Characters have more health. We're not summoning things at the moment. So we'll just give a random slot +2. Oh, we didn't get the hunting. No. Well, we're winning. That's good. Glad I got the +10/+10. Yeesh. Okay, well, Jealous Stepsisters, we can take that. Put it in the back, basically. We can get Treasure Hoard on somebody. You know what? Give that to the nameless one. He will transform at some point. So I don't know how good that actually is. That's another silver character for us. We need 2 more. You are ranged and stuff. You know what? You're better than Daughter of Athena. We'll do that. So I want the nameless one to grow. So we'll do that. Okay. It's working. There we go. Alright, we can get Fairy Dragon. More Treasure Hoard. We can upgrade the Treasure Hoard on you to be even better. We can get Down Came the Rain. +1/+1. I think it is time to get rid of pigs. That's also just going to be more stats. So nameless one, become 22/22 like that. Ooh, when you gold me, get an extra treasure. More health. That works on anybody you put in that slot. +3/+1 is pretty good. I'm gonna try this. Okay. Goodbye, Tink. We'll give everybody more stuff. How wonderful. Cube. Our dragon grows. Okay, we might... Nope, never mind. Okay. We get Tink to silver. That's not bad. Sunflary, that's pretty good support. However, we have... Well... Nah, I think we're pretty happy. G-Man, Champion of Eternity. Okay. Gain attack equal to the attacker's current health. Interesting. Let's get Tink to silver. We'll then get... Yeah, you can get the recruit ability and bonus shot from that silver character without having to put it on your board. Just drag it up to the top left. There we go. Oh, I'll huff and I'll puff. Pretty nice. But we'll do this. Get that treasure. Okay, 3 characters of your shop's rarity. Your hunt characters have +7 attack. Seems pretty good. More buffs from Fae give an additional +2/+2. You are a Fae. That's basically +4/+4. Decisions. I only have the 1 hunt character at the moment. Let's try to get Royal Invitation, I think. That just helps our treasure hoard as well. Ooh, 10 million fireflies. Ooh. That's not bad. Sparkles, though, gives us a little bit more stats and another silver. So 3 bags full, discover a common treasure, which helps our treasure hoard. Pretty good choices, but still. I think we're just happy with this. Next treasure discovers a rarity higher. We'll do that. Okay. Billy Bones. Daisy Jones. Lost in the Woods. Give me a bonus shot, please. Aha! Okay. So we can guild Tink or Prince Charming. Prince Charming kills me, I believe. So we're not doing that. Not at the moment. Okay, timeline duplicator. Double your captain's ability. Okay. Interesting. When you summon a character, give it a slot. We don't have summons. Your characters have +5/+5. That's pretty nice. Yeah. A little late for timeline duplicator, I think. We just need to live. I want to live. Okay. More stats. Wonderful. Okay. Well, Prince Charming, if we could gain hearts back, maybe we'd, try to gild you. But for now, it would be crazy. Captain Hook is pretty interesting. Oberon, also pretty interesting for attacking. And then Conan the Galactic Champion. Deal 200 damage, and you'll get a quest item. I think we want our ranged fire-breathing dragon to just get a bunch of stats. We'll silver you. Actually, wait. Bahamut. Treasure Hoard 5. Bahamut, pretty good. So as much as I want that silver, it doesn't give me a treasure immediately, and this helps me survive. We can get rid of Prince Charming. Maybe get more Bahamut. Bahamut. Okay. Well, we're living. That's good. The Kraken. Give all 3 front row slots +8/+8. Win and it successfully hunts. Pretty important. That, yeah. Okay, Oberon, still pretty good. I like the treasure hoard bonus. We have so many treasures. Turn a silver character gold and give it... Oh, okay. Well, what will you become, Nameless One? Long John Silver. Oh, you kept the stats? Okay, that's great to know. I didn't know you would. Okay, bronze characters become silver, even me, so... Because we didn't recruit him, that didn't happen, huh? Unfortunate. Also, because we didn't recruit him, we don't get a treasure out of it, as far as I can tell. So this was like one of the worst characters to have gotten like that. Oh. We can get you to silver. Get all for 1. Get +1/+1 on everything. Which becomes +2/+2. That's basically +10/+10. Versus closer to another treasure that might be better than a +10/+10. You know what? I'll do it. Okay, Mama Bear. Pretty good when you get it early. Nessie. Legendary animal. We don't have many animal tags. I like the treasure hoard on these guys for now. I think we just go greed. So we can improve treasure hoard. Treasure hoard 6. What does that become? 72, 71. Okay. Pretty clear. We have stats. And we have treasure. Alright. We get more stats. Take that. And we are first place. +4 stars. Hey, we get +2 cards. And then some jewels, apparently. Okay. So let's go home. You can see these buttons down here. You can see bundles that you can buy, generally ways to unlock cards faster or get cosmetics. Alright. Go over here. See our Galaxy Pass. Where are we at based on the number of stars we've got? Okay. Get the Boy Who Cried Werewolf. Interesting. Okay, we can go over here and see all of our cards on our captains. And what decks they have and things like that. So like Lightning Thief, we have 13 cards unlocked. We can make a custom deck with those 13 cards. King Arthur, we can't really do anything with. We have to stick with starter deck for now. Same with most of these. As you can see, you can unlock other decks for gems. But you can just unlock them through play, which honestly is pretty fun. So, yeah, I think they did a pretty good job overall. And it is interesting this section has some music. Then we can see our stats. That's it. All right. And play with friends. You can host a lobby. You can join a lobby. Things like that. But yeah, for now, that has been Once Upon a Galaxy. overall, I have enjoyed it quite a lot. I haven't seen anything that parents need to worry about. And I mean, I guess what parents could worry about is that it seems almost addictive because it's very fast paced. You feel like you're thinking through things, but it doesn't feel like a chore. So that might be something to look at. Without further ado, dear viewer, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you did. And have a great day.